Alright guys, we're back with some more Final Fantasy 16. I think the last we left off we just killed what's that one? Kupka. We killed Kupka. And now we're at the hideaway. So we're gonna have to speak with Otto. Call it a day.
What became of Kupka?
I just killed that boy.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's Fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movements since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you.
Brother, do we not rest? Like, Clive, let's rest them. Okay, brother? Like, let's just rest. Always gotta do shit.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident Physica suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The Kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalist betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Here for another of my lectures.
Kupka and the Fang were the bedrock upon the Republic stood. Now that both have crumbled, Dhalmekia's descent into chaos is all but
So
assured.
what of its parliament?
You ask, will the ministers not take it upon themselves to pick up the pieces of their crumbling nation? I doubt it. They have little love for their people, only their own preservation.
Which leaves but one man.
Standing between Dhalmekia and disaster, former Field Marshal Edwin Havel. If any is to pick up the baton of command, it shall surely be he. But as the better tides of ire and avarice rise above him, how long will he be able to keep his head above water I under?
Allow me to educate you.
There
Here's
you
the
go.
latest information I have.
Yeah, listen, that shit right there threw me off. Like when you started making out with her, I was like, what the hell? You know? I was so confused. Oh, man.
One must understand one's place in the world. The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Ah. Okay. Oh, there she is.
It's good to have you back. I was worried.
Why?
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Oh, she has shit that I could buy.
Is it business or pleasure? Go on, then.
Nah, I gotta keep the other one.
Come again. Or don't. Well, don't just stand there gawping. It's a relief.
Feels like we can breathe again. No more living in fear.
Thank you, Clive.
Thank you. I don't know how to. I know I don't say it often, but I mean it. Oh, and best of luck too. From here, every otherworldly foe paled in comparison to the threat of Hugo Kupka. Now he's gone, we finally have time to devote everyday gripes and grumbles. As the captain of this little ship, I'm sure you'll be on the receiving end of more than a few.
Nice to have a bit of good news for once. I don't say it often. But thank you, Clive.
You're welcome. Let's go. Alright, let me talk to this bastard.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Clive? So, what'll it be?
Ah.
That it? Fine, back are ya? To a bloody riddance.
If there was ever a man who deserved a rusty knife from the goat, it was that prick. Not that I let you carry around a rusty knife. His death won't bring back the people we lost, but it'll ease a few hearts.
Included.
Thank you.
You're a good lad, Clive. And you make a fine Sid.
Let's go. Knowing this game, I'll probably die. Honestly. None of the Final Fantasy main characters live, basically. Maybe a couple of them, but like most of the time, they die. Honestly. Hippocrates.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Let's go.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. Big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
You're good.
A new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Alright.
Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
That's great and all.
How good it is to see you, Clive. I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Damn, so close.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
These are very frostproof. Okay. Jesus Christ, how many? More? Good heavens. Oh. Orcs. Raptors, vultures. I'm missing something. Ah, Titan.
Did you learn everything you needed?
Yes, I
Is
did.
there something I might assist you with, Clive? I have said it many times.
Hugo Kuka was a murderer, but he was also a thief. A thief who robbed us of our happiness, of our hope. Although I know it is not to revel in the death of another, we can take solace in the fact that he will never steal anything from us ever again.
His story is ended.
Thank you, Clive.
Were you aware?
That in many cities bearers are forbidden from having children. It's believed that the aether was used to bring the child into the world hastens the crystal curse, lessening the mother's productivity. Such in the world we live in. Fortunately, Ted and Crow's parents were able to escape that road, if only for a few brief summers.
What of the twins themselves?
Born in the hideaway, one touched by magic, the other spared its burden. Their minds are blissfully untainted by the poisonous rhetoric of priests and politicians. They grew up knowing that there is no difference between man and bear, that they will pass that truth on to their children, and they to theirs, until the world we live in is now but a footnote of the annals of history.
Yes, change will come.
And through a magic which requires no crystal to conjure, one that will endure long after the last mother crystal has fallen.
If that is all, my friend.
Alright, now we get to speak with Otto, as the game kind of lags on me.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips.
Hugo Kupka's dead, isn't
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the Professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tong down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Well, shit. Okay.
How are you doing? It was luck.
And luck alone that saw me safely out of the hideaway that night. So many others didn't make it. I see them, you know, in my dreams sometimes. I always tell them I'm sorry that I wasn't able to save them.
Now,
I can tell them something different. That Coop is it. That you avenged them. And I don't know what they'll say back to me. So let me say it for them.
thank you.
Clive. Oh, well.
Quick look.
Four. I guess we're doing this. I guess. Oh, man. But where? Yeah, good day. Thank you. Okay, there it is. I haven't been down here a while. Quinn.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
Alright. Oh, son of a bitch. There's like 6 of them.
Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I'd better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
I would take it more seriously if you ran a little faster, instead of having a fucking monologue to yourself.
You alright, Sid? Something on your mind?
There is actually. Can I ask you something? Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Oh, that. No, sorry, can't help you. I heard the rumors, mind, from the lads working over at the vineyard, but none of them has seen anything either.
All right. Thanks anyway.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna have to go over here now.
The crystals we get from the tailor all...
Alright, let me talk to this person here. Where's the men?
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you.
Alright.
Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate?
Brother, if you don't hurry the hell up. Stop. I already know what you're trying to do now. I just brought you back in there. I'm not going to pick it up. I'm gonna put you back in the room, dog. Alright. Let's not start this.
You there? Fuck! He's seen us.
Ha!
Get them before they escape.
You're gonna die, bro.
Black Shields. Here.
What the hell are you doing here? What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
You're not leaving here alive, buddy.
Over here! Get him!
There we go. We killed him. Stop. The dog just keeps barking. Infuriates me.
Why were they here? Were they planning an attack on Lostwing? I need to warn Quentin. Come on.
I don't know what this is, but we should pick it up. Oh, it's a potion.
That'll do, girl.
Hurry it up, Clive. There you go.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some Black Shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black Shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades.
Holy shit! Holy hell! Oh, fuck my life. Hey, my quest is complete. I'm good now. Yo, I didn't. Oh my goodness. That's. Holy shit. Like.
I'm not going to change his mind.
That his lordship's vultures should be found circling the village can mean only one thing.
Alright, let's go back. I like how it got more sinister, you know? Like, it just got sinister. Like, it was all nice, and now they're getting ready for war. It gets like, you know? It's like there's no peace here.
It's true. I heard it.
And I like it. Like, it was good. Yes, I know the dog is...
How are you doing?
Hold on.
Anything
33
catch your
minutes
eye?
in. Yeah, talk to this person with the fucking bread.
The most fragrant herbs and spice.
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
Alright. Oh, that's way too fucking far. Hold up. That's way too far. The fuck they think I am?
Come on.
That just cut my yards by 300. Like, I'm not gonna... What the fuck is this thing just standing in my way? Oh shit! Hold the fuck up. Fuck no.
My blade yet hungers, and so do I. Come, let us feast on your flesh.
Your feasting days are over. This one. This one. This one. Over here. Over here. Over here. Want some more? Sicker. I'll bring you up now. Sicker. This one. Go for it. Get up. Sicker. Over here. Let's snap you like a twig. This one.
Got you. Yeah, mess with me now, boy.
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
Bro, I was so confused. What did I tell you?
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the Fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Honestly, I just focus on the work. Like when I'm feeling bad, I just focus on the work.
Focus on the job at hand. Think about what you can do right now.
This is probably bad advice, guys.
This is proof in loaves when... Wait. Perhaps the solution has been in the bakery all along. You've opened my eyes. Thank you, friend, and fare thee well.
Wait. Suppose he won't be needing an escort then.
Alright, do this real quick. Let the dog go out there. Alright, let me go talk to this motherfucker.
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Barn. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals!
Yo, this guy's going
Master,
crazy.
I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it.
Try it, bro. Try the bread.
Now, Dusan, I know you're keen, but do you have to use the good salt? Leave some for the rest.
It would make a
Alright, let's go back. You've completed everything we need to complete here. Alright. Off!
It's true.
How far is this shit, dude?
How may I help you today, Clive? Kuka,
I thought that bastard's death would change things.
close my eyes.
I can still jar his fears as he whispers first to run as he calls out to the soldiers to distract him. His words saved us, and I'll never forget that. It's just like he said, words are immortal. And his live on in me. They changed my life, and I always wanted to thank him 100%.
I don't know how.
I don't know the right
I
words
wish you were here.
to teach me to them.
Your benefactors are a generous lot. All yours. All done?
Let's see who's your new flavor of the month.
Comes to boyish charm.
Is it Gav? Is it Goots? Who is it? Never been down here before?
If I don't come up with something soon.
Bitch, if you don't press...
All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines.
And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood. And more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then? Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Let me go speak to the fucking Blackthorn. I didn't call it an episode. I don't think I've accomplished much other than running around. With all due respect. What other hunts do I need to do? There's like 3 or 4 more. I accidentally killed this one. Listen, I'll find that shit somewhere else. I'll probably do that on my own time when I'm just chilling.
I heard what you told Nan about Cupcake. Hopefully all.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
No.
Hell with it.
Nah.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's teats.
Teats?
Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin Otto in here, will ya?
All right.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coat in the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, we can get this over with.
Fine, let me just speak with him one more time.
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
No! I've never seen Otto. I wanna go with Otto. Gav's always been with me. I want Otto.
Otto, you're with me.
All right then. Where do we find this Stardust, and how will we know it when we see it?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
And I'm guessing you'll be needing sackloads of the stuff. Might be worth hiring porters in the Dalimil Inn. I'll head down there. See about finding us a wagon.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
Yous two take care, eh? I'll go and see this supplier.
Just don't let the bastard fleece you, eh?
He wouldn't do that. He's Blackthorn's mate. Isn't he?
Best of luck.
Let me just get to the place. Alright. So, you know guys, like, comment, subscribe, do all those good things. Final Fantasy 16 is an amazing game. But yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. And you guys have a great day. Man! Why is this mission so long? Granted, I did 2 side missions, but that's besides the point.